purpose. So there are so many whys which has been asked in this seventh canto, first chapter. Uteha, what is the cause? What is the cause? So this impetus has been described very nicely in the seventh canto. So in the seventh canto, if you see the first chapter, we'll just take the questions asked in the first chapter. Parishit Maharaj is inquiring, why Krishna is so partial? When you say Vishnu, Vishati iti sarvatra Vishnu. There is not a place where Lord is not present. The Lord is present in the demon's body also. Lord is present in the demigod's body also. That means Lord is equal. That is why he is entering everywhere. He is not saying that I will not enter in this body or that body. He is entering everywhere. And Lord is also considered as well-wisher of everyone. When he is well-wisher of everyone, how is it that he is behaving like a common man? Just for Indra, Indrari Vakulam Lokam Mudayanti Yuga Yuga. Just to protect Indra and kill the enemies of Indra, he is becoming partial. Then why Krishna says, Samoham Sarva Bhuteshu? He himself declares, I am equal to everyone. When Lord declares that he is equal to everyone, but this type of activity of Lord is completely opposite. He gives pleasure to everyone. That is also there. But when he is siding the demigods, what is the reason? What is he getting the benefit? He is anyhow the reservoir of pleasure. What interest he has is Atmaram. What more? Like in a common man, if he is siding somebody, he has personal motives. So what is the motive of Krishna? Why is he taking the side of the demigods? Now just see how many questions are asked. First question is, why is he partial? What motives he has? Remember, I'm going to ask you in the last. I'll forget. You remember. Second question is what? What is the motive behind taking the side of demigods? So in this way, please solve my question. Please solve my doubts. So Sukadeva Goswami says, oh, what an excellent question you have placed. Actually, question answers expand the topic. Shri Rishiruvacha Sadhu Prishtam Maharaja Hareshcharitam Adbhutam Yad Bhagavatam Mahatmayam Bhagavad Bhakti Vardhanam Giyate Paramam Punyam Rishibhir Naradadibihi Natva Krishnaya Munaye Katha Ishye Hare Katham. Yes, this is true. You have put a very excellent questions. The discourses concerning the activities of Lord, they themselves are very wonderful. Harer Charitam Adbhutam. Yeah, Hari Charita is Adbhuta. So especially that the glories of the devotees are also wonderful. While the activities of Lord, the glories of the devotees are already included. Like when Narasimha Leela is discussed, Prahlada Mahima is also discussed. Bhagavata Mahatmya, because Lord cannot be glorified alone. Like when you talk about Pandharpur, when you talk about Vittalaratha, then you have to talk about Pundalik. So just by discussing about Lord, Bhakta Mahatmya is discussed. And by asking the questions of Lord, Bhagavat Bhakti Vardhanam, the devotion to Lord automatically increases. Why you are placing a question, keeping Lord in the center. That is why question answer session is the most important session in the whole of the discourse. If somebody is able to place the questions, that means he has so much of he's contemplating. His contemplation is more. He's contemplating on the topic. Even by discussing, there is a contemplation. Even if he's not able to place the questions, he is relishing the question answer session. That itself shows that his love for Krishna. Giyate. So what happens? Just by singing the glories, devotion increases. Punyam Rishibhihi. Even all the sages have sung about Lord. The sages headed by Lord Narada Muni. everyone has sung about Lord. And Narada Muni, Vyasa is asking questions. And Vyasa asks question to Narada. Narada is singing about Lord. Then Vyasa is describing about the activities of Lord. So in this way, Hari Katha gives happiness to everyone. So you have done a very wonderful thing. You have asked so many questions. 2 questions, important questions. Why is Lord siding? What is his motive? If he is equal, then why is he appearing as partial? So then, answering to the questions, here Sukadeva Goswami says, Sato, Rajo, Tamo. These are the material qualities. Lord even does not, they cannot even touch the Lord. So this being partial, siding someone, this is all material qualities. Lord doesn't have any material quality. So it so happens when in the whole of nature, there is goodness prevalent, passion prevalent, and ignorance prevalent. When goodness is more, it appears that demigods have flourished, sages have flourished. When the passion is prominent, it appears demons have flourished. When the ignorance is prominent, it appears as Ikshas and Rakshasas have flourished. So Lord is present in everyone's heart. He is present in Yaksha's heart also, Rakshas's heart also, demon's heart also. So Lord is just present in everyone's heart. And what is he doing? He is only nurturing the Satoguna, Rajoguna, and Tamoguna. The reactions of Satoguna. He's just fostering. Fostering means seems to nurture these gunas. So Lord is present everywhere. And Lord is present in everyone's heart. These reactions of the 3 gunas, that seems that sometimes demigods, it appears as if demigods have won the match. Sometimes the battle, sometimes the Rakshasas have won the battle. So that is a time where the material gunas, they are showing the reactions. So Lord creates different types of bodies. In this way, explaining, the Lord enters in each type of body and influences the qualities of creation, maintenance, annihilation. How is he doing all these things? Using these gunas. He's just using the gunas. There's a nice name of Lord, Urushrava. Urushrava refers to Lord induces even the time to act in different ways. He is never partial. He induces the time to act. Sometimes the time is very favorable to the demons. Sometimes the time is very favorable to the demigods. It is Lord who is inducing. Lord is very neutral. So there, Parishad Maharaj is, Sukadeva Goswami is describing that how once Yudhishthir Maharaj, he was performing Rajasuya Yajna. He placed certain questions to Narada. He's describing about the Rajasuya Yajna done by Yudhishthir Maharaj. At the time, Narada visited the Rajasuya Yajna, and Yudhishthir Maharaj had certain doubts. Same doubt. Why is it that Lord is partial? When Lord is impartial, then why is it that Lord is partial? What happens? Why Lord is siding the demons and the demigods? Why is the Lord killing the demons? Is taking the side of the, all are his children. Why is he taking the side of the demigods and killing the demons? This is a very valid question, isn't it? The Lord is equal to everyone. Lord should be neutral. Why is he taking the side of the devotees? He should just watch what happens to the devotees and the demons. But then, and then also they're asking, Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking, Shishupal, he gave so many bad languages, bad words to Lord. But still we saw him entering the body of Krishna. He got Sahujya Mukti. Sahuja Mukti is so difficult. It's not so easy to get Sahuja Mukti. Big transcendentalists also want Sahuja Mukti, merging with Lord and all those things, merging in the Brahman. So when they are not getting it, this Shishupal, who was using all bad languages and very inimical to Lord right from the beginning, right from the day he is born, when he was not even able to speak properly, he used to utter bad languages to Lord Shishupal. So when he did like this, Lord has given Sahuja Mukti. And then there was a king Vena. He also blasphemed Lord. And all the Brahmanas, they killed him and they made him go to hell, cursed him. Why Lord did not support Vena? He was also inimical. Shishupal was more inimical. When Lord can allow Shishupal to enter him, why is it that Vena was sent to hell? He did not support Vena. So how to understand this? So here Narada says the Shishupal and Dantavankara. From the very beginning, when they could not speak also, Shishupal he was a very simple son of Damagosh. Yesterday was Rukmani Dwadashi. How Rukmani gets appearance of Rukmani. Rukmani's letter is discussed. Yesterday I could not get the time to discuss that. Rukmani's letter is discussed. There Shishupal, the son of Damagosh, is mentioned. Rukmani wanted Rukmani to get married to Shishupal. There Rukmani says, he is a fox, you are lion, you are Narasimha. There also Narasimha is mentioned, you are Narasimha, you are the lion among the men. This Shishupal is a fox. He is trying to take your share. So he was so envious of Lord right from the beginning. And his brother Dantavakra also had the same habits. And both used to blaspheme Lord. And it is not that because they blasphemed, they got some reactions. No, they were very healthy. It is not that their tongues were attacked by some leprosy. Nothing. Neither they went to hellish planets. It's so surprising. In fact, before everyone, they entered the body of Lord. Both. So this matter is very wonderful. And Yudhishthira Maharaj says, my mind is completely disturbed. You tell me. So after hearing to Yudhishthira Maharaj, Narad Muni says, he was very pleased. When question answer session is there, the speaker is more happy because he gets an opportunity to describe Lord more. So the blasphemy and the praise, Narad Muni says, the blasphemy, praise, chastism, respect, they are all experienced because of ignorance. We said, when the conditioned soul, what happens in the conditioning state? He considers body to be the self. That is why he is affected by this chastisement. But Lord is beyond all these things. That is why Lord is not affected by any chastisement, any criticism also. He has no misconceptions of I and mine. He is completely transcendental to all these material qualities. Now, what is the qualification to go back to Godhead or attain Lord's mercy? The first qualification is he has to always think of Lord. His mind should be always in Lord. That is the first qualification. So there the example is given either by enmity or by devotional service or by fear or by affection or by lusty desire. Somehow if the conditioned soul thinks about Lord, somehow, then the result is going to be the same. That means he attains the mercy of Lord. Somehow he is thinking about Lord, either by enmity or by lusty desire. Because Lord is not affected by any enmity or friendship. Lord doesn't have to, he has nothing to do with all these things. So by devotional service, one cannot achieve such intense absorption in the thought of Lord as one can through enmity through him. This is my opinion. Now Narad Muni says another one thing. Somebody is performing a nice devotional service. He is not much absorbed as much as the enemy of the Lord is absorbed. See, Kamsa, whole day he was seeing Krishna everywhere. His whole dhyana was, here is Krishna, here is Krishna. He's constantly thinking about Krishna. There the example is given about a grass worm. Grass worm sitting in the hole is only thinking about the bee who has put that grass worm in the hole. And is afraid of bee. But just thinking about bee, he also becomes like bee. Just because of thinking. He's always thinking about, there is a fear and enmity with that bee. In the same way, when the conditioned soul is so afraid of Lord and inimical to Lord, he only thinks about Lord. Now Kamsa, whole day he was thinking about Lord. Because he was afraid also, he was inimical also. Hiranyakashipu, whole day was thinking about Lord. Just by thinking about Lord in a different way, not in a anukul way, in a pratikul way, still he will attain the same mercy. But he has that type of inimical feelings. He should have that. But Vena is like nowadays people. They want also, they don't want also. He's not completely absorbed. There is something known as absorption. Absorption, lusty desires, gopis were completely absorbed. In fear, Shishupal, Kamsa was completely absorbed. Inimical feelings, Shishupal was completely absorbed. Affection, you have Nanda Baba, Yashoda Mata, completely absorbed. You have devotees, completely absorbed. Affection also for Pandavas. They had the familial affection for Lord. You have devotees, yes, you have all the devotees who are thinking about the Lord. But among them also, among all these, who is more absorbed in Lord? One who is inimical and one who has fear. But Vena was not like this. Vena was not completely absorbed. Though he was inimical, but he was not completely absorbed. Then Narad Muni says, this Dantavakra and Shishupal, they are actually sons of your maternal aunt. And they were formerly associates of the Lord. So they were cursed by Brahmana, they fell from the Vaikuntha. Immediately Yudhishthira Maharaj places a question. How can a person who is a Vishnu Bhakta could be cursed by someone? How can he be cursed? And how is it that he can fall to this material world? Because already he is in the spiritual world. And somebody is in the spiritual world, and that too a Vishnu Bhakta, how can he be cursed? What a question just me. Powerful questions were placed. Maharaj Yudhishthira says, this is completely bewildering. How can a devotee be cursed? How can that too Vishnu Bhakta in the Vishnu Loka doing the service for Lord? How the Vishnu Bhakta can be cursed? And how is it that a person who is already in the Vaikuntha planet, how can he fall down again in this material world? I cannot believe this here. Maharaj Yudhishthira said, I cannot believe. Because in Vaikuntha Loka, everybody is spiritual. They have nothing to do with this material world. So I want to know how the associates were cursed. So the story starts. Like how the four sons of Brahma, Salaka, Sanatan, Sanandan, Sanat Kumar, they were all wandering in these three worlds. And somehow they came, by chance they came to Vishnu Loka. Actually, they were the elder sons of Brahma. Like Marichi and all are sons, like that they are also sons, elder sons. They were very elder also. Elder to Marichi's other sons. But they appeared very, very small. Very small, just like 5 to 6 years boy, 5 or 6 years boy. And they used to roam naked. So Jaya Vijay saw that these two children, because he was not aware that they are actually great transcendentalists. So they were not aware. Jaya and Vijay were not aware. So Jaya and Vijay, they thought that they are ordinary children. Like you don't allow the children to go inside any rooms. So here also they were not allowed to go inside Vishnu, inside the chambers of Lord. So when they were checked like this by Jaya and Vijay, Sanandan and other sages, they were very angry. They said, you foolish doorkeepers. This type of having differences is because of the material qualities. You are in Vaikuntha and you are seeing a difference between children and elderly person. Generally we say children are bala, ignorant. That means you are affected by ignorance. That is why you are understanding what is ignorance. So that means you are agitated by passion, ignorance. You are not fit to stay here. Madhu Dishaha, lotus feet. Madhu Disha means the enemy of demon Madhu is Madhusudana. Madhusudana is also known as Madhu Disha, who has killed Madhu demon. So you are not fit to stay here. Better you go to the material world where you can find differences. Oh, he is Balavastha, he is Kumaravastha. Go there, take birth there. Then both of them started crying. After three births, you can come back here. So the two associates, Jaya and Vijay, they descended. They took the birth as Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Hiranyakashipu is the elder one. Hiranyaksha is the younger one. And the elder one is killed by Narasimha. And the younger one is killed by Varaha. But how he got killed? Narasimha, how he got killed by Lord? Well, he wanted to kill his son, Prahlada. Prahlada, Prakrushta Rupen Halada. To say an Haladani Shakti. So Halada means always blissful. Prakrushta Rupen is always blissful. Such a devotee of Lord. Hiranyakashipu tortured him in different ways. Actually, Prahlad, in his previous life, he is the servant of Brahma. In the Brahma Loka, he is offering services. His work is to bring the flowers to Lord. But what happened once Brahma was kept waiting? Brahma said, this is not a right attitude. Keeping somebody waiting is actually materialistic way. The earthly planet. In the earthly planet, people go late. Others wait for them. So better you go to the earthly planet. So that is how the servant of Brahma is sent. First birth is Bahilika. Then he becomes Prahlada. In the third birth, he is Vyasaraja. The Vyasaraj Tirtha. In the fourth birth, he is Guru Raghavendra. Fourth birth, Prahlada had to take. Prahlada, when he is servant of Lord, servant of Brahma, he gets the curse. So Prahlad is a great devotee of Lord, and he is protected by Lord. So some small mistake, but again this is Leela of Lord. He is such a great devotee. Brahma wanted him to be sent. How will he come? When Lord has to come and kill Hiranyakashipu, there should be some reason. There should be some reason to kill a demon. The demon has to again do a lot of sins. Now, Hiranyakashipu is already doing so much of sins. Now, when it comes to giving torture to the devotees, Lord cannot tolerate. So it is a plan of Brahma. Brahma intentionally sends his great devotee. So Prahlada is a very great devotee, is always protected by Lord. And Hiranyakashipu is not able to kill him. Now same Jaya Vijay, they appeared as Ravana, Kumbhakarna in the womb of Keshini. Then Dantavakra. So Ravan, Kumbhakarna, they are the first birth, they are Ravan, Kumbhakarna. No, not the first birth, second birth. Ravan, Kumbhakarna. They appeared. In the third birth, they appeared as Shishupal Dantavakra. That is how Krishna liberates them. So first birth for this Jai Vijay is Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Ravana, Kumbhakarna, second birth. Again Ramchandra comes and kills them. And here in the third birth, they have appeared as Shishupal Dantavakra. So your question was, why Lord gave them Sahujya Mukti? Because they are already associates of Lord. Vena is not having that qualification. They are already associates and they have been cursed to go only 3 times, 3 births. And for a long time, Jai Vijay maintained a feeling of enmity. But they were always thinking about Lord. Though they were having the enmity, feeling of enmity, they were thinking about Lord. That is why they regained the shelter of the Lord. So, Maharaj Yudhishthira says, again Maharaj Yudhishthira is asking another question. Why such enmity was there between Hiranyakashipu and his son? Why such enmity is there? And how Prahlad Maharaj became such a great devotee, such a small child? How did he become a great devotee? Why so much of enmity between son and a father with the son? So then in the second chapter, if you see, the story of Hiranyaksha is given. That how Hiranyaksha was killed by Varaha. Hiranyaksha tried to destroy the Vedas, tried to destroy the Brahminical culture, tried to merge drown the earthly planet, destroy the Vedas. This is why Lord, who is the protector of the Vedas, had to save the Mother Earth and also save the Vedas. That is how Hiranyaksha is killed by Varaha Swami. So when this news goes to Hiranyakashipu, he is so inimical to Lord. He is so inimical. That is why he developed enmity with the devotees also. And among all the devotees, the topmost is Prahlad Maharaj, his own son. He's not able to tolerate that his son is chanting the name of Vishnu, who is enemy of Hiranyakashipu. So second, third chapter describes that he's so angry with this. And Narad Muni comes and advises also. Why are you so angry? But no, his anger was so uncontrollable anger. Then he goes, prays to Brahma. All we'll be doing in the evening. So many questions are there in the first chapter, seventh canto, first chapter. So that is known as Utayaha. Utayaha refers to the impetus. Why is it? Why? Why Lord has appeared? Why Lord is partial? Why Lord is siding? Now, why Hiranyakashipu is so angry? Why Hiranyakashipu is angry with his own son? So this is all Utaya. Utaya means the impetus. So here we'll stop. Any questions you can ask.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। माता जी, प्रहलाद महाराज के 4 बर्थ जो हुए हैं, तो जो गुरु राघवेंद्र वो चैतन्य लीला में है प्रभु माता जी?
Yes.
अच्छा। हरे
कृष्ण माता जी, धन्यवाद प्रणाम।
माता
जी, अब अगर हम लोग भक्ति पथ में है तो गलती तो हो ही जाती है, फिर भी कष्ट उतना नहीं होता है कि नॉर्मल लाइफ जैसा।
क्या नहीं होता है?
मतलब उतना शार्प नहीं मिलता कि भक्ति पथ में है, लेकिन थोड़ा गलती भी हो जाता है कभी कभी। कभी क्या, हर समय होता है गलती, तो भगवान थोड़ा माफ कर देते हैं कि चलो भक्ति में है, थोड़ा गलती तो हो ही जाता है।
जब भी ऐसा कर्स होता है ना, वो उसमें अच्छा ही है।
हाँ माता जी।
तो लीला होने के लिए कर्स होता है। जैसे नलक कुबेर मणिगिरी के लड़के लोगों को कर्स मिला, अभी तो सब तो नंगे बिंगे घूम रहे हैं, उनको क्यों कर्स नहीं मिल रहा है? क्योंकि वो भगवान नहीं चाहते कि वो लीला में आए करके, वो ऐसे सड़ते मरते रहे। कर्स उद्धार करता है।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
कर्स एक भक्त को भगवान की लीला में भाग लेने के लिए अवसर होता है। कर्ज भी देख के देते हैं, सबको थोड़ी देते हैं।
ठीक है
हाँ,
माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, कैन आई आस्क अ क्वेश्चन?
यस यस।
Mataji, today you explained that Shishupal and all these, they also achieved mukti, although they were in animical, relation with Krishna. Now, in Krishna consciousness, we always say that bhakti is the topmost, relation with Krishna. So, and ultimately, what animical people achieve the mukti, and what the
Not all
people who
inimical
are in
people.
bhakti.
Not all
Huh?
inimical people. Vena did not achieve mukti. You,
No,
if you
I'm
are
not.
inimical, you should be
No,
inimical like Kamsa.
Mataji, my question is not that. My question is, there has to be some difference, at least in the mukti stage, what animical people get and what bhaktas get. Is there a difference, or there is no difference there also?
Again, you are telling inimical people. I am saying not all inimical people get a vibration. It is because they are associates of Lord they got. Even when I was inimical, he did not get. I'm telling that is why don't generalize. Not all inimical people get liberation. It is
Okay.
just because they are associates of Lord.
Okay,
That
then what Shishupal got, and what very close associate of Krishna, who is in bhakti mode, what will be the difference in their mukti?
there is nothing, no difference. Because they again went and stood as Jai Vijay. All Parshadas are doing their own work. When Lord's Leela has to happen, these all things happen. Again, everybody
Okay,
goes and does their work. The devotees, they will get, they are Akshara Jiva. They will get at least to the extent of becoming an Akshara Jiva. Akshara Jiva means they will not fall down. And they cannot become associates of Lord. Understand it very well. Associates are already there. They can get the mercy of the associates of Lord to serve Krishna. They cannot become directly gopis. Already all are fixed. Lord's relations all are fixed. When Shara Jiva, Akshara Jiva, the two types of Jiva, we are in the Jiva Tattvas. Jiva, all devotees come in Jiva Tattva only. To the extent a person can become an Akshara Jiva, one who will not fall down. And
okay,
the Akshara Jivas, who are already Akshara Jivas, they get an opportunity to, it is according to Krishna, wherever he wants to send them to liberate other Jivas, they do. Already there is a position already created by Lord in the spiritual world. Everybody has their own positions there. Nobody can come to the position of Radharani and the gopis. Nanda Baba, they are all associated, Nitya Parshadas of Krishna. By their mercy, Krishna can allow us in their house.
okay. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
तो माता जी इन डेट केस, माता जी तो ये जो भी लीला होती है सारी, तो उसमें जो भी कैरेक्टर होते हैं वो भगवान के सब नित्य पार्षद ही होते होंगे, है ना?
ये नित्य पार्षद ही है ना?
हाँ। एवरीबॉडी डिफरेंट डिफरेंट रोल दिए गए। यस यस माता जी।
कोई शरजीवास भी होते हैं ना, सिंफुल भी होते हैं, उनको उनका उद्धार करने के लिए भगवान आते हैं।
तो माता जी धृतराष्ट्र जो है महाभारत में, तो नारद जी उनको विदुर जी ले जाते, तो वो भगवान के डिवोटी नहीं थे?
नेगेटिव कैरेक्टर सबके सब डिवोटीज ही हैं। भगवान का नेगेटिव कैरेक्टर बनना भी बड़ा
हाँ,
लीला है ना, भगवान का ड्रामा है। वो ड्रामा में भगवान अपने ही लोगों को लेंगे ना।
यस यस यस।
इन्हें इजी नहीं है भगवान के ड्रामा के अंदर प्रवेश करना।
हरे कृष्णा माता जी, धन्यवाद, प्रणाम।
हाँ प्रभु जी बोलिए।
माता जी, जय विजय द्वारपाल है ना, लॉर्ड के उसमें दरबार में है, तो लॉर्ड को डिसाइड करना चाहिए ना सब कि कुमाराज ने के श्राप दे दिया कि आप चले जाओ वहां पे।
सबको अलाउ करते हैं भगवान, तो ये उनको मालूम है। इवन सनत सनातन को भी कर्ज देने की इम्पेटस किसने दिया? कहाँ से आई शक्ति? भगवान से ही ना। ये भगवान को ये सब लीला करना है। भगवान को अपने फियरफुल फॉर्म को दिखाना है, तो भगवान अलाउ करते हैं कर्ज को। लॉर्ड अलाउड द कर्ज टू हैपन।
जी, थैंक यू माता जी।
तो लीला कैसे होगा? और बैठे बैठे बोर भी हो रहा है, थोड़ा फाइटिंग सीन वहां वैकुंठ में कोई तो फाइटिंग सीन तो करेगा नहीं। हाँ, भगवान को भी थोड़ा मस्ती करना है।
जी जी।
जैसे बच्चा नीचे जाके बैट बॉल खेलता है ना पप्पा के साथ, कभी
This is
कुश्ती
all
खेलता
Leela
है।
actually. We should
हाँ,
understand it is all Leela. All Leela. This is all Leela. We should
लीला
not
मीन्स
have any question.
लीला मीन्स प्ले ऑफ कृष्णा।
जी जी।
गौतम,
माता जी, जैसे परीक्षित महाराज को भी ऐसे कर्ज मिला, मतलब वो भी भगवान की एक पूरी सिचुएशन ही थी कि
परीक्षा तो
ऐसा
कोई
हो।
कर्ज कर ही नहीं सकता है। एक
हाँ,
आर्टिफिशियल एक
पूरी वो भी एक
क्रिएटेड,
लीला ही थी ना माता जी।
वो भी लीला है। भागवतम तभी इवॉल्व होगा।
या
गौतम,
हाँ, वो तो ये जो एनिमीज जो थे हिरण्यकश्यपु, तो उन लोग तो चारों रसा में नहीं आते, तो उन लोग कौन सा रस ये करते हैं, रस महसूस करते हैं
12
भगवान
रस
का?
है। 12 रस है, जिसमें एक है फियर, शिवालरी, उसमें आते हैं 12 रस है, जिसमें 5 प्राइमरी रस है, 7 सेकेंडरी रस है। उसमें आता है वंडर, शिवालरी, फियर, अद्भुता, वंडरफुल, देन
एनिमेटेड
हास्य।
रस भी उसमें आता है?
हाँ, फियर में आता है।
अच्छा।
वो प्रतिकूल भाव है, वो एक रस नहीं आया, वो प्रतिकूल भाव में उनको फियर अनुभव होता है। और एनिमिकल में शिवालरी रस, मारामारी करने की इच्छा होती है। और वही शिवालरी रस प्रेम में भी आ सकता है। भीष्म पितामह को शिवालरी रस था, जैसे बच्चा और पप्पा करते। अनुकूल भाव में वो शिवालरी रस, एक होता है प्रतिकूल भाव में शिवालरी रस। दोनों भाव में शिवालरी रस हो सकता है। पप्पा के छाती पे बैठ के बच्चा मारता है कि नहीं, वो अनुकूल भाव में। एक टेररिस्ट आके छाती पे मारता है, दोनों में थोड़ा डिफरेंस है कि नहीं?
हाँ।
माँ बच्चे को मारती है, कुछ तो डिफरेंस है ना, सब में थोड़ा थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस है ना। सबको एक ही कैसे जनरलाइज कैसे कर सकते? दो बहन एक दूसरे के साथ लड़ाई करती हैं, उसमें और नुक्कड़ झुक्कड़ में जो लड़ाई होता है उसका भी तो थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस है ना। ये सब एक एक रसास है। रसास प्रतिकूल भाव में हो सकता है, अनुकूल भाव में हो सकता है। ओके,
हाँ।
सभी लोग आइए आज शाम को, sit in the yajna, take part in the yajna, and Brahmin initiated devotees should come for inside the altar. So Aruna Mataji says this, Raksha, inform Aruna to put the messages to all the Brahmin initiated devotees. Only Brahmin initiated devotees inside.
Okay माता जी, I will do.
First initiated devotees will be down. doing the Tulsi Archana with the children, getting it done from the children. So Vaishnav Gaur Prabhu, Ansarupi Prabhu, Ansarupi Prabhuji's Mataji. Then you have Meduni Mataji, Meduni Mataji's Meduni Mataji. Then you have Sri Sundari Mataji. You all can come inside the altar. Else all of you please stand down only, taking the tulasi, offering the tulasi in a big plate, and that will be given. Because we don't really have much time to say everybody to come inside. It will be a small abhishek.